Hello everybody, I'm Jedi Jack Penguin and welcome to another LEGO Star Wars review. So today we're going to be looking at set number 75090, Ezra's Speeder Bike. This set includes 253 pieces and originally retailed for $19.99 back in January of 2015. Now this is another set from Star Wars Rebels, which if you didn't know, I did recently watch that last year in 2020, and I have been wanting a lot of those sets, and this is one of I think 2 or 3 that I did end up picking up back in the day when I wasn't really into the show, but I did watch maybe 1 or 2 episodes and just wanted a few of the sets just to have them. So like I said, this is one of the sets that I got back in the day when it released. Hopefully I will be getting some of the other ones someday in the future. We do get your regular 2015 box art where you have your Stormtrooper helmet in the corner. We have the Star Wars logo in that more yellowish orange color, regular stuff off the side, Star Wars Rebels and Disney logo at the bottom, minifigures as well. Spinning to the back of the box, we do get a push tab for this set as it is a $20 set, and we get some of our play features from the very back as well. Top of the box features the actual size of our minifigure of Sabine Wren, and you get your logos, regular stuff off this side right here where you have your choking hazards, LEGO Club advertisements, smaller pictures, and then finally at the very bottom we get your LEGO trademarks and the barcode for this set. So yeah, that's all for the box. So let's take a quick look at the instructions. Looking at the instructions, we pretty much mimic the front of the box. Very back features the win guide for the time period. You can flip right open to some advertisements for the Star Wars Rebels sets that released around this time, just advertising the TV series as it was the newest thing that Star Wars had to offer. I do own a few of these sets. This one I'm currently working on piecing together, but I am missing some of the Stormtroopers to it, and this is the only other set from this particular wave that I own in my collection. I would like to get the rest of these sometime in the future. And the only other Star Wars Rebels set that I currently have a review for is the Phantom. You guys can check that out, link in the description below. Moving on from there, we have a quick code right here for lego.com/Star Wars. Not really sure what that entitles since I wasn't really into that kind of stuff back in the day. We have a quick page featuring the minifigure selection for the sets that released around this time period, which, I don't think I own too many of these. I know I at least own the battle packs, and I own the AAT, and I own the Skyhopper, which should be an upcoming review, but the rest of these I'm not really too sure. I know I own whatever set these characters come in, and then of course the other 2 battle packs, which I do have reviews up for all of those battle packs on the channel. Next page features the piece count for 1 page, which then finally leads to the final overall model for this set. So yeah, that's all for the instructions, so let's take a look at our minifigure selection. Taking a look at our first minifigure of Ezra Bridger, this version is different compared to the one that we get within the Phantom set, only because we don't get the helmet piece, just the hair piece shown for this character. Though this minifigure is still not exclusive, coming within the Rebel Combat Frigate set that also includes that Ahsoka Tano minifigure. Would really like to get that sometime in the future. But either way, taking a look at this character, we do get some very nice leg printing right there, leading up to the belt piece up to the main torso. We get a dark tan torso and then that orangish brown for the arms, and the legs right there are light flesh hands for the flesh tone. We also get one accessory being Ezra's makeshift lightsaber, which is pretty nice to get, which uses the binocular piece in that light gray color, and then of course the regular lightsaber blade in blue. Sort of weird how they made that, but it's fine for what it is. Would have liked to see a new mold, hopefully they'll do something in the future. Who knows what could happen if we get a Star Wars CMF. And then for the facial expression, we do get the double-sided facial expression for Ezra with a very nice smirk from the front, and you can turn that right around to take a look at a more concerned, unhappy look for Ezra. And then we get the Severus Snape hair piece, as I like to call it, for his minifigure as well. So yeah, that's pretty much all that I have to say for Ezra Bridger. For our next minifigure of Sabine Wren, this minifigure is also not exclusive, coming within the Imperial Assault Carrier, another thing that also appeared within The Mandalorian, so hopefully we'll be seeing that again in LEGO form soon. But starting off with this character, I did want to talk about the accessories. She comes with these 2 guns, which I believe were introduced in the 2006 Batman or something like that. I'm not really too sure, but either way, haven't seen these in a while, and it's very nice to get them in that plain black color. You can just take a look at that. As for the rest of our minifigure, we do get some very nice leg printing leading up to the belt piece on those dark tan legs. We get a dark gray torso piece with the printing from both the front and the back as well. Some light flesh arms for the flesh tone, black hands for some gloves, and then that double-sided facial expression for our minifigure, which I don't know if this is a reused facial expression or not, but still it's very nice to get for her character. The other side features a more angry look, and then the hairpiece is of course exclusive in that color. I don't know if they've ever used it on any other characters in different colors, but still pretty nice to get it in that dark blue with a little bit of printing right there for the styling of her hair. One other thing that I do also want to note is that her flesh tone is slightly off, just based off what you see within the series, but that's really all that I have to complain about when it comes to this particular minifigure. So yeah, that's all for Sabine Wren. And then finally, for our last minifigure, we have this Stormtrooper, which is the Star Wars Rebels style. This minifigure is not exclusive, coming within 6 other sets counting this one. Now we do get some very nice leg printing right there, no belt printing, just a plain black belt right there. We get the printing for the front and the back of the torso just for that Stormtrooper-y look. We get the white arms, black hands for some gloves, one accessory being the regular style gun piece, and then you can take a look underneath the helmet to take a look at the regular old angry clone face, which, you know, that hopefully will just disappear sometime in the future, but either way, still, it's just a thing that we have to see when it comes to LEGO Star Wars. As for the helmet mold, we do get some exclusive printing just to signify that this is part of Star Wars Rebels. We have more of like a blue look right there, compared to like maybe just a regular dark gray, black, or whatever. So that's really all that I have to say for this Stormtrooper. Taking a look at the final overall model, we get these two, at least in my opinion, oversized speeder builds, which LEGO is famous for making these big, bulky speeders, and nothing is different when it comes to this set. Looking at the green speeder first, this one is for Ezra. We do get some very nice stickers to add some details on the slope pieces from the front, slope pieces from the side with the little rebel symbols from both sides over there, and then we get one more from the very back of the vehicle. We also get a small clip piece right here just for a little wrench for fixing this if you really want to just pretend you're doing that. We get some stud guns from the very side, the actual gun pieces, so those are also pretty nice to get if you want those. You get the clip piece connection from the very side for like these wings that jut out. And then of course you do get these little hose gun pieces just so then you can hold on to them as you have your character sitting down on the studded area. Now one other thing that I did also want to point out when it comes to this set is that we actually get a printed dish piece, which is very nice to get an actual printed piece when it comes to this vehicle. Of course, we wouldn't normally see a sticker on that piece because LEGO normally does not do that. So placing this down and putting our minifigure of Ezra inside, you just turn his hands upside down and sit him on the studded area. You can put his hands on the bars, and there you go, you have Ezra right there steering the speeder. Like I said before, this is just a big and bulky build, especially just comparing this to like other speeders that we've seen in the past. This is just a really big build. So yeah, that's pretty much all that I have to say for Ezra Speeder. We do get some horseshoe pieces on the very bottom, which I also like to point out in that translucent color. Adding on to the play features to create a fight scene, we get this speeder for the Stormtrooper, which is of course inside this more white and black color going on just for like the Imperial side. We get some stickers on some of the same pieces that we see on the other speeder, where we have one from the very front over here, and we have one from the very back over there. No stickers on the side slope piece. Pretty much same exact design as the speeder that we were just looking at, just different color scheme, which is kind of annoying, but you know, it's fine for what it is. We get the stud guns from the very side, where we get some red studs to shoot out. If you don't know how those work, all you gotta do is just press down and it'll launch the stud out into the distance, never to be found again unless you can grab it. We do get a number of extras of these studs because they were recently just introduced for the LEGO Star Wars theme. Same clip connection right there from the very front for these little wings. Same sort of dish piece, just no print on that. And then the hose gun pieces for the steering, clip piece but no accessory placed in there. So placing your minifigure of the Stormtrooper, sit him down on the studded area and place his hands on the bar connection. So there you go, you have your Stormtrooper holding on to the vehicle and steering the speeder. So overall, for $20, I think that this set is definitely a good deal. You do get two of your main characters for Star Wars Rebels, both Ezra Bridger and Sabine Wren. Very nice to get them both in this set. You also get an extra Stormtrooper if you really want to. And then of course the builds, you know, they aren't anything too exciting that we haven't seen before from LEGO Star Wars. They're just big, humongous speeder builds, though I am really happy that we do get some stickers to add some details so then they aren't that boring. So yeah, that's pretty much all that I have to say for this video. Leave your thoughts down in the comment section below what your thoughts are on this set. Also remember to like and subscribe and hit that bell icon so every time I upload a new video. So yeah, that's it for now, and I will see you next time. Bye! Bye!